dashing off and leave them in the lurch.
Can't I? Goodbye.
YouTube, and welcome to my first Doctor Who action figure review of 2014. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and now it's time to get back to business. And as you can see, I've got a new camera here, so hopefully the quality of my reviews from now on should be much better. So for today's review, I'm continuing the theme that I started before Christmas and looking at another Doctor and Tardis set. This one being kindly donated by someone who wishes to remain anonymous, and it is the 4th Doctor and Tardis set that is from the story Planet of Evil. However, if you've watched any other reviews, you'll know that it isn't, but I'll go into that in a minute. So, basically, this set features the 4th Doctor as seen in the Wave 1 release, basically exactly the same, as you can see here. It's completely the same figure. The only change they made to this figure was that the figure now has a gloss plastic coat rather than a matte finish. Other than that, exactly the same figure, same 2 heads, comes with a sonic screwdriver. Mine doesn't come with the accessories because this was donated, but it's still the same release, which I already have. So I'm not going to review the 4th Doctor. If you'd like to see that, please check out my earlier review of the 4th Doctor to get my opinion on that. One thing that I must point out with this set is, however, the box says that this is the 4th Doctor as seen in the Planet of Evil, along with the TARDIS. Now the TARDIS, yeah, it's pretty accurate to the story. The 4th Doctor, however, is not. The problem with the 4th Doctor figure is the entire torso, mainly the shirt, cravat and waistcoat, are completely wrong. They should not be this waistcoat. If character options have seen the story, they should know this. Basically, what this 4th Doctor should have is this whole section here can be removed easily if you take the jacket off. This should have been removed and swapped with the Pyramids of Mars cravat and shirt and waistcoat from the Pyramids of Mars Tom Baker that they later released, and then had this jacket stuck back on. Because Planet of Evil is the first time he wears that variant of costume, but he wears it with this jacket rather than with the wine coloured frock coat. So it's not accurate to the story in terms of the figure. It's kind of crap that they didn't do that, and they just re-released the same old Tom Baker figure, and this one has been released countless times. So if you're looking for an accurate Tom Baker, you'll probably be disappointed, considering that you got new variants of William Hartnell and Sylvester McCoy with their TARDISes. So basically, this TARDIS is the exact same sculpt as the previous TARDISes released, the Sylvester McCoy box and the William Hartnell box that came out after. It's the exact same sculpt, with the only difference being, of course, if I just tilt the camera, the roof is now flat. It's not the two-stacked roof, it is the single-stacked roof as seen in the 60s with Patrick Troughton all the way to Tom Baker in season 17. So basically the sculpt is the same. There are some inaccuracies with it, which I'll go into now. Basically, I don't believe the lamp's correct. I'm not sure. It should just be one circular lamp without these ridges here. But they've stuck with the same lamp for each TARDIS, which I may have forgotten to mention on the William Hartnell box isn't correct. It should be a square lamp, but it wasn't. This lamp, again, isn't correct, but I can live with that. The differences between this one and the Sylvester McCoy box, this one, if I just try and zoom in on the writing, is that this one says respond to urgent calls, whereas the Sylvester McCoy box said respond to all calls. So the writing is now different. You have pull to open written in italics, and of course the surround is now black as opposed to being in blue. And also we have a blue frame around the panel, which was there. It did exist in some incarnations of this TARDIS. I don't think it should be there for the Planet of Evil, but I can live with that. Same handle and lock, the silver handle and the lock painted there. There's no extra handle here, and I don't believe there was anyway. I'm not sure if there was one on the McCoy box actually, but never mind. The box itself has been repainted. The box is now in a darker colour. It's kind of like the Barry Newbury prop style colour scheme. As you can see, it's very, very nice. I actually think the darker colour complements the set a bit. So, as you can see, the paint job is very, very nice. The only problem with mine is, of course, this has been donated, and this was mentioned when I was receiving it. The battery panel is missing. It still works. I was told it was actually broken, but it does work. I put batteries in, and it functions. You've got the speaker here, a slight paint chip there, but I can live with that. But as you can see, the paint job is very nice, very crisp, and if I just bring it closer, you can see all the highlighted wooden detail that was on the previous police box. So that's very, very nice. The police box, police public call sign, has now got a black surround as opposed to a light grey that it is on the McCoy box, which is very good. That's how it should be. And one of the other differences is, just open here, this door now, because of the panel, does not have a phone, and even if there is a hinge, it won't open. So that can go all the way, and therefore you can open this TARDIS door all the way. When you see inside, there's no sticker or anything like that, or an insert, because there shouldn't be. There wasn't one in the series. So that's very, very good. And the window frames are all the same. They're in the blue. They've got the blue paint again and the frosted windows, so that's all the same. And if you're wondering about sound effects, it's the same sound effects as on the William Hartnell and McCoy box. If you lift it up, it makes the materialization sound effect, and if you put it down, it will make the materialization sound effect same as the others. So really, that's all there is to say on this TARDIS. And just for a little comparison shot, here is the TARDIS next to its taller counterpart. This is the Unearthly Child version. As you can see, the stacked roof, two-stacked roof, in my opinion personally, it does look a lot better than this one. This is a bit squat. I still like it. It's a very nice TARDIS. I think all the classic TARDIS has been excellent, but I prefer the taller look, even if this roof is inaccurate. What the roof really should have been on this one is two stacks like it is. However, instead of being slanted, it should have been more like this one here. It should have been flat like that, and then it would have been a perfect sculpt. Since the roof changed on this one, you'd think that the roof would change on that one, but they clearly haven't done that. But that doesn't matter. So that's a comparison of the two. As you can see, vast differences in colour. And if I were to just move these across a little bit more, well, put them there. And as a little comparison to what we have now, here is the new series variant, was used by the late 11th Doctor Matt Smith. And as you can see, quite drastic differences between all of them. Like I said, this one looks plastic, looks like it's kind of plastic, even though it's an up-to-date version of this one. So I think out of all of the TARDISes, and the McCoy box including what I haven't got at hand, I think the Unearthly Child is still my favourite, and I do like this one, and I do like the Matt Smith box. It's just a shame that it does look like it's a toy rather than a miniaturized figurine. So that's all I have to say on the TARDISes. If you'd like to get these TARDISes, you can. Well, if you'd like to get the 4th Doctor and TARDIS one, you will have to look online or in your local Forbidden Planet store. Mine's Forbidden Planet Hanley. It's very hard to get. I've looked on Amazon. It's not there. It's sold out. All very expensive prices on eBay. And on Forbidden Planet, they unfortunately have sold out. So I was very, very lucky to get this set when I did. So if you want this, you're going to have to hunt it down, because classic TARDIS sets are very, very rare now. If you'd like to know more about these TARDISes, these TARDISes, check out the Unearthly Child and First Doctor review I did, or Batman Marches, or it's same for his 4th Doctor and TARDIS, or check out Batman Marches' blog. I'm sure he's got plenty of excellent opinions on these figures. So thank you for watching this review, guys. My next review, I'm not sure what it'll be. I'll let you know. I'll try, or it may be a surprise, but either way, there will be more reviews coming. It's the start of 2014, and this is my start, and I mean to go on as whatever the phrase is, start as I mean to go on. So thank you for watching this review, guys, and I shall see you in my next Doctor Who action figure review.